Now, hiring rebounded the strongest in September as companies resumed recruitments in the agricultural and manufacturing sectors. The latest Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, by Stanbic Bank indicates that the index rose to 51.9 in September, up from 49.4 in August. A reading below 50 points indicates subdued economic activities in a given month.
In the period, the steady growth in employment and the slowing of input price inflation in September helped drive the improvement in business conditions, indicating a renewed expansion in activity, which in turn was strongly related to rising sales and a stabilizing economy. As an overall result, the Kenya PMI rose to 51.9 in September, up from 49.4 in August, and above the 50.0 neutral mark for the first time since April. The index pointed to a fresh upturn in the health of the private sector after a period impacted by political protests and rising price pressures. Out of the firms surveyed, roughly a third or 33% noted that their output had grown in September, compared to 23% that recorded a decline. Some businesses reportedly benefited from the effective marketing and investments into products and services. However, some areas experienced weaknesses, especially in the construction industry, where output fell sharply. In the same period, Kenyan firms saw a further softening in the rate of cost of raw materials, labor and other resources used to produce goods and services from July's 7-month high in September. Approximately 9% of the survey panel faced higher costs compared to August, which was mainly due to a rise in purchase prices. However, purchase prices rose during September, which monitored businesses related to a mix of higher taxes, increased fuel prices, and greater costs for some commodities, partially due to short supply. Kenyan companies raised their output prices at the end of the third quarter. The rate of inflation was mostly modest, despite accelerating from August's 12-month low. Alan Oko, Lunchtime News.